You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. So salute to everybody that's gonna tap on in to the channel, man. I appreciate all y'all that's gonna pull up, show love for what we got going on, man. Finna give y'all an update on everything that's going on with rapper Offset after the incident last night in Hollywood, Florida, at the Hard Rock uh, Hotel and Casino. Now, as we all know by now, this is an ongoing situation, ongoing investigation into this situation with rapper Offset. Um, and we're gonna get right into it. So salute to everybody that's tapped in. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna get right into this. As basically, he was shot in the valet area outside of again the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, after 7 p.m. yesterday. Now, um, he suffered a non-life-threatening injury. He was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood, and a spokesperson for Offset confirmed to multiple outlets, including USA Today, Rolling Stone, Variety, and others, that he was shot. He is stable and being closely monitored while receiving medical care. Now, the Seminole Police Department, they responded immediately to this situation, contained the situation quickly, and stated there was no ongoing threat to the general public. Now, two people were initially detained at the scene, right? The investigation is active and ongoing. To the person who says spotted, it looks like intentional photos. How can you make intentional photos from a hospital if you're in a hospital area, smoking area, and somebody else takes a picture of you and sends it to TMZ? Come on, man, cut it out. Let's just be honest. Don't you know in a hospital area they have a smoking area where you can get wheeled to? Don't you know that? And don't you know that there are other people in that smoking area in the hospital? So if you get wheeled to that smoking area, anybody can raise up their camera, take a picture, and say, man, I got a picture of Offset. They didn't know Offset was going to be there at that time. Then you got people who say, oh, I know that guy. That's the guy. Boom. Hit TMZ up, send a picture to TMZ, game over. What are you talking about, man? Talking about some spotted that looks on the You people on the internet are disgusting. It makes no sense whatsoever. Absolutely disgusting behavior, man. Disgraceful behavior. The hell you gonna talk about some intentional photo? Have you ever been to a hospital before? Don't you know that they have a area in a hospital where a patient can go take a smoke break? If you go in that area, it's like an area within the hospital, but you can go in a door and it's like an outside area in the middle of the hospital, something like that, right? And in that area, you can go take a smoke break. Now, it will be other patients who are able and allowed, or guests of patients who can be allowed in these areas to take a smoke without having to go outside the entire hospital. What the hell is wrong with you? So if Offset was taken out there, which he actually looks like it was, to get a smoke break, and somebody else just picks up their camera and takes a picture, how in the blue hell do you come with, ma'am? Spotted, question mark, looks like intentional photos. What do you mean? The nigga ain't say cheese. What the hell is wrong with these people on YouTube, man? You guys, it's something really wrong with people on social media, bro, and how y'all think. You guys think every single thing is a conspiracy. You think every single thing is something weird. It's something wrong with these people, literally, right? It's crazy as hell. Get your mind right, man. So let me get back to what I was saying, because I wanted to address that, because that's just ridiculous, man. That you would come in here and say that, man, that's ridiculous. You act like the niggas take cheese and cheese for the camera and shit. Cut it out. Man, let me get back to the video. So anyways, he was being closely monitored while receiving medical care. The Seminole Police Department responded immediately. They contained the situation quickly, stated there's no ongoing threat to the general public, and 2 people were initially detained at the scene, right? Now, the investigation is active and ongoing, with the police working to identify any additional persons involved. Now, a man by the name of Lil TJ, or he goes by the name of Lil TJ, whose real name is Tion Jaden Merritt, 24 years old, a rapper, he was arrested by a Seminole Police Department with involvement from Broward County Sheriff's Office yesterday evening in connection with the same incident. Now, he was booked late night, right? He was booked late that night in the Broward County Jail, right? Now, charges against him. Hold on, let me answer this. You said no sympathy. Let Cardi out that contract, goof. What do you mean contract? What are you talking about? First of all, let's talk about Cardi real quick. She's not nobody. No lady she be looking up to. No lady she be looking up to Cardi B. Running around here with tattoos on her ass, fake teeth, fake hair, fake titties, foul mouth, disrespectful, right? Can't talk straight. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Cussing everybody out. Talking about how she gonna get people to do certain things to certain people. It's a damn shame. Should no parent want their daughter looking up no damn Cardi B? She's a disgrace. She came out talking about how she used to drug and set up men and rob them. If any man said he did that to a woman, y'all would lose your damn minds. She said that. She said that. So cut it out. She ain't no role model to be looking up to either. And it blows my mind how this world be looking up to these type of people. And y'all daughters be growing up on this same shit. Because instead of them having a motherly figure, y'all got your daughters out here looking up to Cardi B and people like that. This is disgusting. Ratchet, degenerative behavior. What real, sane, legitimate female, woman would want her daughter to grow up looking like and acting like Cardi B? Make it make sense. The minute your daughter think about getting a tattoo on her ass, she failed, nigga. You failed as a parent. Disgusting work. Got it on her cheek. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Foul mouth. Can't have one sentence without cursing somebody out. Just not ladylike, man. Hey, that shit don't turn me on. According to y'all, always pick the wrong men. So bad judgment. You want me to keep going? Kids by multiple baby daddies. You want me to keep going? No ticket. It's only 2. That's multiple. Let's keep going. Stop this, man. Y'all, like I said before, man, we uplift the wrong type of people, man, and put them as role models to these youngsters, man. And I'm telling y'all this. When y'all daughters going to school, doing all this dumb shit that they seeing Cardi B and these people do, I'm telling y'all this. This is what y'all gonna get. Right? Let's go into it. So, anyways, picture you being 70 years old with a tattoo the size of New York City on your ass. I'm just saying. And to the lady who says some of the men need to be whatever, you must not know this channel. We don't discriminate, lady. But we talking about Cardi B right now. So please stay in line with that. Don't come in here talking about some of y'all men, because we're talking about Cardi B right now. That lady came in here and made a comment, so we're going to address that. Don't try to reverse psychology and reverse Uno the situation and talk about some of y'all men when we always talk about the men on this channel. See, y'all don't have a problem with that. And see, I'm going to tell you something, ma'am. You know what I never see? I never see when we talk about the men, I never see the comments from the ladies saying, man, we need to hold these ladies accountable too. I never see that. I never see that. That's right. We'll say that for another day. Love you, sister. Now, like I was saying to y'all, just disgusting behavior, man. All the way across the board. I've never seen somebody so widely accepted as far as ladies. The ladies used to like real ladylike figures. I'm saying, man. Now they throw all the ratchet dumb shit down. You go on X, you see girls fighting in Popeyes. You see more girls fighting than dudes. Girls fighting on the street. Girls fighting at McDonald's. Outside of Walmart in the rain, snatching weave out each other's head. Disgusting. But back to what I was saying. So rapper Lil TJ, he was arrested. Oh yeah, I love you too, girl. P Love, I love you too. You already know what it is. But I don't know why people be looking up to Cardi B like she's some type of figure that need to be adored in the black community or in any community. I'm sorry, I don't uplift no woman who carry herself and talk like that. I'm sorry, man. Have you heard her hold a conversation? She can't hold a conversation she can't even hold a regular conversation. It's disgraceful. And they put her on a political stage and told her, come up here and speak for somebody. And did you hear her speech? You know what I'm saying, y'all? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, I'm telling y'all something right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And all these dumbed down people out here, oh, yeah. Gets on the Super Bowl stage, and I seen the goddamn video on the internet. Gets on the Super Bowl stage, twerking in the middle of the field. I said, is this damn grown-ass woman? Like I said before, man, I used to know about class. I can speak about women who came up with class. I can remember Angela Bassett wasn't moving like that. Sanaa Lathan wasn't moving like that. They're not moving like that in public. I'm sorry, they're just not. They're not doing all this. Listen, I can keep going on and on and on and on. It's unbelievable. It really is. But anyways, though, so on the evening of the April 6th, in connection with the same incident, Lil TJ, he was booked late that night in the Broward County Jail. So charges against him are misdemeanor, disorderly conduct of fray for his involvement in the fight that preceded the shooting, right? Now, and per some reports, operating a vehicle without a valid license, bond was set at $500 or a combined $3,000 in some accounts. A second person was detained but not charged. Lil TJ was not charged with any shooting-related offense, even though his name was being dragged through the internet saying that he allegedly put a hot one in Offset. Right? Right? So people came online and quickly linked him as a shooter without any type of evidence to those claims. And think about this. You think the cops would let him go if he was a shooter? They got all those videos out there. You know the cops got all those videos immediately out there, plus witnesses. Not only that, all they got to do is just go look at his hands. All they do is analyze his hands for gunpowder residue. They didn't analyze the scene for a gun, all this other stuff. I'm starting to feel like whoever shot Offset left. That's what I'm feeling like. I feel like whoever shot Offset, because they haven't talked about a gun that was recovered from the scene, recovered on. Don't you think they searched every inch of that scene? The cameras would have been right there. So my guess is somebody else must have been up there, pulled up, seen what was going on, and let off. That's my best guess. That's my best guess. Right? Because if not, then that would mean whoever had something to do with it would have had to pass the gun to somebody else who got up out of there. Think about it. Just use your minds. Common sense is common. Right? Now, everybody talked about how this situation stemmed from a rivalry they had. They had beef. Lil TJ allegedly, no, he didn't allegedly. He basically, went in, said that Offset owed him. They wanted to get the fade. It was alleged that they had gotten into a physical altercation, right? But his lawyer have come out, and she issued a statement. She said that he didn't have any involvement in the shooting. She says that he hadn't been shot either for the people who saying he was shot, nor had he been charged with shooting anybody. And so she says reporting to the contrary is false. We encourage people to consult trusted news sources and to verify the accuracy of reporting before reflectively sharing or repeating baseless rumors. Police have not identified him as a shooter or charged him in relation to the gunshot. So as of right now, Offset remains in the hospital in stable condition. Lil TJ was arrested and processed, but has been reported as bonding out. The shooting investigation goes on. No further arrests or charges related to the gunshot have been publicly announced. And this is still an ongoing and developing story. So the details is going to be all in those videotapes. Because here's the one thing, when you at a hotel casino, that's the one thing you guarantee you're going to have is 1,000 videos. So they're going to go through all those videos. If you came in the parking lot, they're going to get up on you. They're going to get up on you. You know what I mean? If you came in the parking lot, they're going to get up on your ass. So, they're probably tracking cars, tracking whoever, you know what I'm saying, if somebody got away. But there's no way that anybody, in my opinion, that was right there could have did that unless you were an officer and had a gun, which they're not even saying that, because they would have searched the premises. They would have watched the cameras. They locked down their premises. They would have immediately went to all the cameras and watched the entire altercation. They would have seen how he got shot, the angle that it came from. They would have went to that angle. If it was a parking lot, somebody drove up, anything. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to come out when that videotape come out. TMZ is going to get the videotape. I'm telling y'all this. TMZ get their hands on everything. They're going to get the videotape. And when they get the videotape, then it's going to tell you how this thing went down. That's what it's going to tell you. You never know. It could have been one guy went outside. The other guy was outside waiting. He told him, I'm pull up, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. When they ran into each other, went outside, caught the fade. Somebody let off. Boom, got up out of there. Trust me, if anybody had popped them on the scene, they would have either had to pass the blicky to somebody in there or pass it off. They would have had somebody been with them. You know what I mean? Straight up. They'll find out. That video footage is going to tell a whole lot. Because remember, in the hotel casino, they have great video footage. Because you're in a hotel casino, especially the Hard Rock. So they got cameras in every single angle. Right? So if they even suspected that dude had shot the dude, or they'd have probably checked him for gunpowder residue, all that stuff. Checked his clothes, all these things. right? So yeah, man, we'll have to see what happened. We'll have to see how this thing, panned out. And we had to see the trajectory of the angle. And this is something nobody's talking about. What was the trajectory of the angle of the bullet? That's very important. Now, why do you say that, Ticket? Because you can't rule out any possibility. What was the trajectory? Because if they say they're fighting, I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say too much more beyond that. But we're gonna see when that video come out. When that video come out, we're gonna find out a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? But y'all definitely smash the like button, share the video, like the video. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking, man. I've been dropping a lot of content today. So that's why a lot of y'all didn't get this update. But when y'all do, make sure y'all watch our next videos in the video section of this video. On my channel. Just go to the videos. I dropped a lot of videos so far this morning. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.